So we now know what the Community Day Pokemon in the month of September is going to be. And unfortunately, this is going to draw a lot of criticisms and a lot of disappointment from the Pokemon GO community, and I'll be explaining why in this video. Alright, what's happening everyone? Count Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon GO video. I hope your day is going really well, and let's get right into it. So we are going to be getting a community day featuring the Pokemon FLABÉBÉ in the month of September. Now for some players, this might be a bit exciting because Florgeist, which is the final evolved form of FLABÉBÉ, is actually pretty good. It's a very strong Pokemon for the Master Premier League, and some people have argued that if it were to get some sort of Community Day move to push it over the edge, it could even be an Open Master League staple. But the unfortunate thing is, I don't think it's going to be that. And I do think that when it comes to this Pokemon in particular, one aspect of it that actually made it, I guess, somewhat relevant was the fact that there were regional variants. Now for a Community Day, people were thinking maybe they would open up all of the different variants so that you could get them, but it looks like they're not doing that as well. So there has been a lot of disappointment within the Pokemon GO community regarding how they have handled this Community Day. So yeah, let's go over the details for this Community Day, and then afterwards let me share some more thoughts. September 2025 Community Day featuring FLABÉBÉ is going to be on Sunday, September 14th from 2 o'clock p.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. local time. We are going to see all of the different colors of FLABÉBÉ during this Community Day, but unfortunately they're going to be locked behind their respective regions. Now, the featured attack that we're going to be able to get when we evolve into Florgeist during this event is going to be Chilling Water. This is going to be available to all versions of Florgeist, and it looks like it's going to be specifically a PvP-centric move. It has a lot of utility where it's going to reduce the opponent's attack, and it's also going to deal about 60 damage. Now, just like in previous Community Days, we're going to be getting a special research which will reward you with encounters with FLABÉBÉ with a special background. And then there's going to be field research tasks which will reward you with FLABÉBÉ encounters as well as Stardust and Great Balls, and some of those FLABÉBÉs might actually be ones with a special background, so that is something you should definitely keep in mind. Now, also during this event, we're going to have the following event bonuses. Any eggs that you place in incubators during the event is only going to have a quarter egg hatch distance. You're going to get double the amount of candy whenever you catch Pokemon. You're going to have double the chance to get Candy XL when you catch Pokemon. Lure modules are going to last for 3 hours. Incense are also going to last for 3 hours, excluding the daily adventure incense. You're going to get additional spawns when you take snapshots of your Pokemon, and you're going to get one additional special trade, as well as any trade is going to cost 50% less Stardust. And then for a limited time, the evolution requirement for Floet, which is of course the evolved form of FLABÉBÉ, is not going to be as restricted. And then finally, there's going to be a Community Day special background timed research, which is going to be available, and this is going to be for everyone, and it's going to give you FLABÉBÉs with a special background. Alright, so ultimately, the reason why a lot of people are disappointed is specifically because of the regional variants. Of course, there's all different colors of FLABÉBÉ, and depending on where you live, you're going to get that color. But I do think they could have done something really special where you could have potentially have gotten all the other colors that are not in your region through different means. Maybe not necessarily catching them in the wild, but maybe you could have had some that would be spawning in field research tasks or through maybe lure modules or something like that. They could have gone very creative with this one, but instead they just had it so that whatever FLABÉBÉ is in your region, that is the one you're going to see, and you're going to have an increased shiny chance. Yeah, it's a bit of a misstep. I think this is one of those cases where they just did not live up to their potential. There was a lot of cool things they could have done with this Community Day, but it is what it is. Unfortunately, you're only going to be able to get the FLABÉBÉ that's in your region, and then of course there's the white and orange versions as well. But at the very least, you could potentially get yourself a shiny version. That's the one thing that's nice about Community Days, that they increase the shiny rate. So if shiny FLABÉBÉ is one of those shinies you've been always wanting, then this is going to be a great opportunity for you to get it. But yeah, in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding this Community Day down below in the comments. Are you actually excited for FLABÉBÉ Community Day? Do you feel like this is actually something that people should be excited about? Or do you agree with a majority of people within the Pokemon GO community that this was a huge disappointment? Definitely share your reasons for thinking that down below in the comments. and let's have a great discussion. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget the notification bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. And real quick, let me give a shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You make this channel content possible. If you want to support the Count Jinsula channel, the best way you could do that is going to be by joining my Patreon. If you decide to become a paid Patreon member, I'm going to add you to my Pokemon Go friends list. That means for stuff like remote raids, the friendship system, opening and sending gifts, different things like that. If you want to play Pokemon Go with me, then do consider joining my Patreon. I'll put a link to it in the description below. And if you want to support my channel in a completely different way, you can always do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula. I'm on the platforms you see on the bottom of your screen. Make sure you go over there and give me a follow, and you'll have access to some exclusive content, and you'll be able to keep up with my daily life. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. Don't forget to love yourself, look yourself in the mirror, say that you are awesome because I think you're awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next one.